Hi everybody and welcome to another episode of Subnautica, where we have finally found what we were looking for to make the Seamoth, and that was the mobile vehicle bay. And to make that we need titanium ingot, lubricant and a power cell. And then I'm going to show you exactly where we found it, because the locations for it were I had to do a little bit of research from other YouTube players and reading the wiki, and we finally found it. Now, with every update, the devs are actually moving stuff. Okay, they're making it more difficult to find. I think it's 3 for a lubricant, and it's making the game a lot harder to do, but that is making it a lot more interesting because you don't want it too easy. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be making we have no idea. So what is it we want? Lubricant. That's what we wanted. We wanted lubricant. Okay, so there we go, lubricant there. And so we now need, what was it, a power cell. So we need 2 batteries. Have we got 2 batteries on us? No, we've got 1 battery. Obviously we need these. Okay, so we need some what is it? What's now? No, I don't want that one. I want that one. We want some silicone rubber soap, creeper vine seed cluster 2. Now, getting the base built really was, I would say, quite easy. But actually finding the Seamoth and the part to build the Seamoth, that took a bit of a while. That changed, and the only places that we found that was in the red grassy biome. That is kind of quite dangerous actually. So we need a power cell there. And let's just see what else that we need. And we need a titanium ingot. Okay. Right, so we're now going to be deployables, and there we go, the MVB, that is what we're building, the mobile vehicle bay. Cool. Do you like all the nice graphics and how long it actually now takes? It's not practically instant. So this is what we wanted, and what we need to do as well is we need to go to our locker. It's not in that one, it's in this one, and we need the ingot, the power cell, the lubricant and the 2 pieces of glass. Now this creature egg, I do not know what it is. It's a blue one, I've never seen it before. I think it's the whale one, and that was found in the in the red grass zone. So we're going to come out here. We're because this is where we're going to be making the monopole section. So we're going to release the bay. There we go. Now the thing that I don't like about this currently at the moment is you can't dictate where it goes. Right, so we're going to do it here. I didn't really want to do it at night. Vehicles, Seamoth. But there you go, you probably get a better view of it. Go in. And there we are. So we're now just going to step off there. We're going to yeah, we're going to leave that there. And this is our Seamoth, which we have finally got.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And this is so much better. We'll read what it says in a minute, because it doesn't really do it much justice. But you can see now that we can move around so much more easier and simpler. Okay, and that's going to help us out quite a lot, especially on the bases and stuff like that. So let's go and see what it was that we were going to be doing. So we're going to put the Seamoth over this side. Okay. And then we're going to exit that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, and we're going to have a quick look at the PDA now, the logs, and see what it says. So the first two, so this was on day 64. While the Seamoth submersible is a fast, safe mode of transport, try to continue to meet your recommended weekly exercise quota. Swimming is fantastic for your gluts and endorphin levels. And the next log entry is: congratulations, survivor, you have just exceeded your weekly exercise quotation by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favourite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development. And that's it. Now the other thing that we did find, which I didn't want to find straight away, was
Caution. Dehydration detected.
bioreactor. Okay, so that can come in quite handy later on, and we'll have a look at that. So we're just going to go and get some food, because I want to show you guys where I found the Seamoth. Right, so we're just going to nick a few of these.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Right, not interested in that signal. Okay, we've got one plant here. Whoops, should that in there. Right, okay, so I'll get rid of that. We're roughly fully okay with this. So yes, let's go and show you where we found it, because that's the main point. Of it. So we've got our Seamoth here. Right, so First of all, we're going to the red grass zone. Now, I looked for several hours around this zone to see if there was anything else that was around here that I can find. Now, you see that I've got a base down here, little tiny base, which I might actually get rid of. And if we sort of think, we kind of wander around this way, you kind of find a big wreck. Here we go. We find this wreck here. Now this wreck is where I found the bioreactor and the Seamoth parts. But as you can hear, we've got lots of these things here. You've got to be really careful. We've got to try and get them to chase you and stuff like that. You can see, there you go, you've got a couple of parts there, and they are really nasty, guys and girls, so do be wary. We haven't even been able to go in and have a look at them because we were getting attacked so much, and they do damage, you know. You can chase them a bit and try and smack them yourself, but I really wouldn't bother. So we've not worked out how to get in here yet because of those creatures. So I can see a door here. So we are actually going to go and have a little bit of an explore and see what we can find here. Now this looks like it's locked, so there's nothing that we can do there. Normally 2 doors into these, or there used to be. I'll be glad when I can find the component where you can electrify your ship. And then we're just going to be coming back to this wreck, and we're going to go and just destroy them because they're really annoying. Now we're going to get out of here. I've showed you where I wanted to go, and we're going to call that it for this part of the episode, and we'll see you in the next episode where we try and get into more different zones, because that's what I want to go and have a look at, is the different zones that we've got here. Because until you can find the Seamoth, you are very limited to the shallows, the green grass zones with all the nice seaweed and snappers in it, and the red grass zones, and the island, of course. And now that we've got the Seamoth, we want to go and explore more. So we just have to go and make a few little bits and pieces, because you can see our energy is down, our health is down, and that's because those damn things come and attack you. So you've got to be careful that you might need 1 or 2 more Seamoths. Have fun, stay safe. We'll see you on the bounce.